I think what we're going to see with this change is a change in the commodity mix. Everyone's very focused on oil at the moment. What we expect to see, for example, with electrical vehicles is something in the region of 30 to 40 million units on the road by the year 2030. Everyone's focused on oil. What they're not focused on is the other commodities which are impacted by this change. And for example, nickel, cobalt and copper are important ingredients in the electrical vehicle mix, nickel and cobalt particularly in the battery side of the business.
Obviously we're still in a world where population is growing dramatically, and so the demand for energy continues to increase in a similar pattern. But at the same time you have, if you like, that growing population wanting to see a cleaner form of energy as they would define it. And that means, as I would define it, more decarbonisation, more electrification.
I think on the climate change issue, we're trying also to play a role into trying to transition to a lower carbon economy. We have 50% of our trading today is actually gas and power. It's got lower emission than oil.
65% of the world's cobalt comes from the Democratic Republic of Congo. We currently produce roughly 100,000 tonnes of cobalt per annum. We think by the year of 2030 that's going to double. So therefore, yes, there are going to be challenges, and it's going to be a combination of highly mechanised mining and actually a combination of sort of semi-industrialised artisanal type of mining, and therefore you have to look at responsible sourcing around that. And so therefore there's challenges of ensuring that we can provide ample material for this growth in this battery market associated with e-vehicles. And copper, we're going to see extreme increases in utilisation both in manufacturing of the EVs but also in infrastructure required. So there's a lot of challenges in the metals market to be able to, if you like, supply the growing needs expected in this area.
One of the things about a move, for example, to renewables is that it's actually in some ways more commodities intensive than fossil fuels. Without, of course, the fossil fuels, you need more steel and more copper for a world that is electrified with more motors. So being able to produce more of the basic building blocks of life, like steel and copper, still is going to be important for the future.
It's very difficult to spend money today wisely into the renewable environment because the rules keep on changing. So I think what needs to happen is the politicians have to set up a standard of what they want to achieve. And I think we can then deploy our knowledge and our capital into making that happen.